You're dizzy. Hold on.
We all know in life there are risks.
What do you mean by dizzy?
I can't describe it any better than all of a
Is
sudden.
there trouble with your vision?
Scott Orr knew there were risks
Trouble with the vision.
with brain surgery. His brain surgery appered to be going along perfectly
Can you close your eyes? So you can't close the right eye properly, John.
when something appeared terribly wrong.
So let me touch you here.
But after a series of tests,
Same.
Good. Close your eyes again.
Dr. Kumar and McVicker determined
So Scott,
Yes, sir.
if you feel dizzy or anything changed, I need to hear from you right away.
that's all it is
Close your eyes again. It's getting better.
a scare.
You okay?
Good.
In the very precise procedure,
Anything?
And I'm starting to feel some tingling, I think.
Where?
Left side.
the robotic probe winding through his brain misses the target by just a millimeter or so, hitting the wrong spot.
We are a bit concerned because during the process of electrode implantation, he developed some mild left-sided weakness and some difficulties with double vision.
And they expect to see improvement over the next few days.
So that'll straighten itself out.
Should. We're hoping.
The good news, they locate the area causing his tremors.
You notice the difference?
Oh my God, it's great.
You see how much the tremor is basically almost gone.
Yeah,
For Scott's family,
tears of joy now.
We just dealt with it, as it went along, hoping that the scientists were, finding something.
tears of relief and comic relief as well.
He won't wear a hole in his desk anymore.
Now I'm expecting him to pick up the cart with one hand. So, to spin it around in his fingers.
And finally, the moment they've all waited for.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Good.
How was everything out there?
Okay.
Just staying overnight, Scott will get to go home the very next day. A couple of weeks later, all appears to be going well. Scott has his staples removed from his head.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
But Scott is used to challenges by now.
The right side of my face is not moving. I can't move my mouth or my lips. My right eyelid doesn't want to close all the way.
Look at his face. It appears Scott has suffered a stroke. His hand shaking once again.
Let's see.
After the surgery, doctors needed to wait a couple of weeks for the swelling in his brain to go down to program his pacemaker for the brain. This will override the electrical impulses in his brain to make the tremors stop. After a series of tests, Dr. McVicker determines he has Bell's palsy.
Most Bell's palsies take a few weeks or months to get better. Some of them never get better 100%. Some of them get better 100% relatively quickly.
Another unknown. Will the pacemaker for the brain they've implanted stop his shaking when it's activated?
Okay, there I feel it.
What you feeling?
I'm tingling in my hand and in my foot.
As they gauge the machine,
Is that not cool or what?
almost immediately,
It's weird after all these years. It's weird to look at my hand and not see it moving.
his tremors stop.
Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Sweet success.
God, that's fantastic. And that's just the beginning?
That's just the very first contact we're trying.
That's our problem, don't worry about that.
And perhaps it's fitting we end up here,
I can't wait to see him, without his hand shaking, him working on the cart.
Got it.
where we first started,
I've got my hand back. It doesn't shake.
at the racetrack.
There we go. A couple weeks ago, this was really tough for me.
The surgery didn't cure his Parkinson's,
Now I can hold it with one hand, read the gauge, no problem.
Before, his hand would shake and then the switch flipped on and he's like a completely different person.
the pacemaker is a temporary fix. It is a treatment to stop the tremors.
I have no idea how long it'll last.
There is no cure for Parkinson's or its symptoms.
Even with this deep brain stimulation, which gets rid of the tremors, it becomes tougher to walk. Your joints don't want to move.
Chances are the tremors will spread to his right side.
And it's really he likes it, demoralizing to have your whole future laid out for you that way.
But he is grateful for now. This moment. Feel a day without unbearable pain.
I'm probably the happiest guy with an incurable brain disease that you'll ever meet.
We know there is more on his journey. We just don't know what lies ahead down the road.
Parkinson's defines me in one way. I'll be damned if I'm going to let it control everything I do. Outstanding.
102 something.
Outstanding, man. That was the best driving I've seen you do.
If you would like to read Scott's own chronicles or send him a message, go to CW2.com and look for his blog at the bottom of our homepage. Thank you for joining us along this journey. For News 2, I'm Vida Urbanis.